What up, YouTube? Knives and Gear Insights with another short review for a knife that I got a little while ago. I got it very close to the same time when I picked up the Porcupine, and this is the um, Vosteed Raccoon Bowie or Bowie, depending on where you are in the country. It's the top line lock version, of course, and you can see it's not factory anymore. It's not original. I did something to it. I went ahead and this was originally white, and I actually dyed the scales in this. It was the color was called smoke blue. It kind of turned it into more like a purplish gray, which I'm actually happy about. Honestly, this contrast, I think this looks really cool. Especially with that orange thumb stud, it just makes this knife pop more than the white. You can see also this polished pocket clip here, and this kind of polished pivot. I think it gives the knife really character. It kind of makes it almost look like micarta, but it isn't micarta. It's G10. So don't get that twisted. It's dyed G10, but it gives it this kind of micarta look. I think this makes it really look cool. So ergonomics on this knife are really great. You have a almost full 4-finger grip if you have large hands. If you go regular, you can use that forward choil here, which works great. Then you have, of course, like similar to the Porcupine, I got more than enough space on this one. You got some jimping going on here. You got the Bowie clip point or whatever blade shape, so it's good for poking. Steel pocket clip. You got some deep nested liners. You got the frame lock, which is the action is great. Thumb studs work great. Reverse flick works great. Everything on this knife, action wise, works great. Definitely one of the better ones that I picked up over the past month now when it comes to action. Of course, you can see the difference here between the Porcupine. This is a more a textured button versus the Porcupine is a smooth button. So I'm more a fan of this button here actually versus the Porcupine. I wish they had put this button on the Porcupine as well, but I guess you can't have everything. But yeah, overall, let's give it a size comparison here real quick so you guys can see one more time what we're talking about in length. So it's pretty much full size knife. So it's very similar in length to the Quiet Carry Drift LCT. It's a little shorter than the WeKnives Equibic, not by much, but a little bit. It's also longer actually than the Migron Moyarl, and it's a little shorter than the CBB Hyperpulse, so you can see that. And then we got the Tenable Fenrir here as one of the more common knives here, and then the little lander, so you can see comparison compared to a smaller knife. So you can see it's definitely a larger knife. I mean, I wouldn't say call it a huge knife, but it's a larger knife. Let's do weight real quick. I can't remember what the weight was. I think it's about 3.2 ounces, somewhere around there. 3.33, so 3.33 ounces, which is a good weight. It's a good size, good, overall. Let's get the length here together. Get the measurement and the length. You got an overall length of 7 5/8. You got a blade length of close to 3 1/4, and you got a cutting edge of right around 3 inches. So yeah, it's a good size knife. It's snappy. The action is great. It's very comfortable to hold. I like the way, like I said, I like the way I did this here. The color looks really, in my opinion, looks really good. I like that. Not that the white one looked bad. Don't get me wrong. I just, white is something, if you carry it outside, this is a carry knife. This is not a collector's piece or anything. This is an EDC. So you see every grime, every dirt, everything on, on a wide scale, it just discolors really quick. So I figured, that's why I buy wide scale, so I can dye them. But yeah, overall, I mean, you've seen the size comparison, you've seen the weight, length, overall, everything, great action. $69. It's in stock at Amazon. I will link it in the description. And it comes in several different variations. It comes in some micarta handles if you're more a fan of micarta. It comes in a full blacked out version as well. I was more the fan of the white and with that orange colored thumb studs. So like I said, so I could dye my the way I wanted it. I would probably also say this would probably look cool in the royal purple or so, that other dye that was kind of played my thought with what I first thought gonna dye this in, but I went then with this dye, which I'm not mad about because it kind of gives it the micarta look, even though it's not micarta, it's just G10. But yeah, overall, I think it's a great pickup. At $69, I will link it in the description. It's available on Amazon. If you want to pick it up, I would really appreciate if you use my links. And if you like my content, please like, comment, subscribe to my channel. There's definitely more stuff up in the works, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Thank you.